Hello and welcome to the Legacy Crusaders YouTube channel. This is Benji, and today I'm here with Gil. Say what up, Gil.
Aloha, it's time for zoo stuff.
Yeah, we're going to be showing you how to play Zoodiac. If you're not familiar with the series, someone who plays a deck shares their deck list. We play a few games on Yugioh Pro. That way you get to learn the in-game decision-making. Our player, in this case Gil, will be telling me how to make plays, so I'll be in control and Gil will just tell me what to do. I will try and ask the questions that you, the audience, might have. I might ask questions I already know the answer to, but it's, again, for you, the audience, so I apologize if I'm interrupting a lot. Yeah, we'll do a quick card by card. We'll discuss any differences in this deck list versus other deck lists, and then we will get into some games. So we got 3 Ash, 3 Meister, 3 Eldlich the Golden Lord, 2 Ram, 1 Bunny Blast, 1 Thoroughblade, 1 Whiptail, triple Cosmic, triple Eldland, 1 Black Awakening, triple Tinky, 1 Barrage, triple Droplet, triple Conquistador, triple Hakero, triple Eldlixir of the Scarlet Sanguine, 1 Golden Land Forever, and triple Torrential Tribute. In the extra, we're on 2 Boar, 2 Chakanine, 2 Tiger Mortar, 1 Trident, 1 Hammer Kong, 1 Vespinato, 2 Zeus, a Link Spider, Asa the Earth Charmer the Immovable, Blackluster Soldier, Soldier of Chaos, Axis Code Talker, and in the side deck we got triple Crow, triple Droll, triple Nibiru, 1 Mind Control, 1 Harpy's Feather Duster, and triple Ice Dragon's Prison, and a red reboot. Anything that's in this deck worth mentioning is different from what people are used to?
2 main things. One in the main deck, one in the side deck. So in the main deck, I am playing Golden Land Forever, which is a little odd. So I'm playing a slightly bigger Eldritch package than standard, because I think that it's better for grinding in normal. Like, it's kind of grind-heavy format to begin with. So being able to grind is very, very important. On top of that, it also helps you close the gap in grind games and fully secure wins you wouldn't otherwise have. And in the side deck, we are playing Mind Control, which deals with specifically Drytron mostly as a way to grab their Vanity's Ruler and then make plays of your own.
I actually hear there were some decks a while back that used to purposely play Christia over Vanity's Ruler, specifically because it dodged Mind Control, but Mind Control was a 3 at the time.
Yeah,
so
that was in Necroz, I think.
Yeah, I think that was part of the Necroz game plan. It was use Ben 10 to search Ruler, or Christia and tribute summon it. Alright, so we'll get into a few games on Yugioh Pro, and we'll see if we can win some duels. By the way, audience, I'm always looking for more people to help me make these videos, so if you're interested in doing that, there will be a link to my Discord server in the description of this video.
Going second, hard to rely on Droplet and Zeus, I think.
I guess we could Zeus a lot of it. Alright, hey look, we didn't draw Golden Lord. We drew a card that goes to Golden Lord.
Which is significantly better.
Okay.
Turf Magician, okay.
On the competitive
Zeus
server.
does... Zeus asks a lot of things the Magician does, so... And we have access to it through Ram.
Yeah. I've seen some decent, Dark Magician decks more recently that play this and the Fusion. They seem to turbo through quite a few things. Alright, now I'm putting him on my garbage.
It's Hard Make Dragoon.
Oh, he's playing Obelisk the Tormentor.
On the competitive server. We went from a new meta deck to this.
Am I on the competitive server, or am I accidentally on?
You are. No, you are.
I changed it before. I'm like, did I change it since... Okay. I restarted the program because I had to, close it and reopen it. Maybe I'm on the casual server?
No, you're definitely the better one.
Alright. That's happened before. There's been some, program issues where that happened.
He did make the other Fusion. And he does have access to the Searcher.
Okay.
And we drew War for turn. Okay.
Well, it means we get to search for Conquistador, right?
Yeah. Well, it depends.
All right.
Well, okay, yeah, we can go Eldland search Conquistador, then use Golden Lord to send him and another Golden Land piece to send something, then use that during the phase to grab a Sanguine.
We could just send this thing now, because he set Eternal Soul, which he can activate this turn because of this card.
Eternal Soul...
So he'll summon a Dark Magician and banish a card. So we have Cosmic to stop this, or this, but... we could just send it to grave early. What does this guy do? If this card's destroyed, we could just send this guy to grave, and then Cosmic this, and then Zeus everything.
Yeah. Normal summon Ram, I think.
Normal Ram? Okay.
No, not yet. Not yet. Okay.
Uh-oh.
You're supposed to Cosmic first.
My bad. Well, we can still Cosmic it. We can because the continuous,
but
they need to stay on the field. I got
Yeah.
accidentally committed. My bad.
It's
Alright.
safer to always like remove threats first.
Yeah. Well, we can just do it now. So unless he main decks Lancia, well, then we're good. Oh, that'll kill everybody. Oh no! I fucked up. My bad. I forgot
Yeah.
that
It's fine.
I was seeing that. Well, now he's gonna send this away. Yeah. Now it's less fine. Okay.
It's educational because now they know what not to do.
Yeah, I suppose.
It's fine. You're still completely good though, because you can just go search for the Goldman piece Conquistador in this situation, and then send a card. I actually want to send Torrential off Golden Lord, then revive Golden Lord and send it a Cursed Outland.
Should I get rid of the spell?
Yeah, because Golden Lord will be bigger than Machine. And special him out.
Yes.
Over 7.
I would like to special this zombie.
Then Cursed Outland will actually trigger in Graveyard. You can either send another Golden Lord or a floating piece. I would actually probably send Wakero, so you can grab Sanguine. Now you just attack over it.
We could have just as easily on that turn. I could have just I could have Cosmic the circle, and then we could have Zeused everything. I feel silly now.
Yes, but it's fine because it's okay to misplay in a matchup where it's like the power disparity is so large. The end phase triggers floats into Sanguine.
So at this point, Black Awakening's kind of useless because we'll have both lords out of the deck.
It's used to activate, but you still want to grab it sometimes because you can send off Golden Lord and use its effect during your main phase to set a Golden Land piece.
Alright, he's going to draw some cards. How many Dark Magicians are in here? Well, he's got Girl and Dude, so he can draw 2 cards. And there's not much we can do about that.
Yeah. It's probably to let that go through.
That's a good Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Souls is very, very good.
Okay.
How do we navigate this?
He's special summoning this card, so he might try to draw cards. We can't negate it. Sending it away doesn't really do anything.
Yeah, I think we just like let it go. We can't really do anything about it yet because all the cards affect cards already in play.
Whatever this gets is going to be like the biggest problem, I think.
Yes, this is going to be the problem card. Right. No doubt.
Now we have 2 options. One is we can pop that with Conquistador, and then worry about him going into Dragoon with Verte. But there's no guarantee he plays it because he just kind of ran through everything really quickly. What do you think?
I think we have to pop Circle.
It feels like the right idea to me. When does this thing activate? When your opponent activates or targets one spellcaster you control and no other cards, while this card's in your graveyard, you can special this card. Once per turn, a level 7 or higher spellcaster you control cannot be destroyed with battle or card effects. Alright,
Yeah.
So that's not going to be a problem right now. Pop that. That's 2 circles down. So now he has to have, like, Dragoon to do anything productive. What the hell is that?
Sometimes if he has it, he has it. Exchange Scrolls is an OCG card.
It's the new God card thing, right?
Yeah.
Immediately after this effect resolves, tribute summon 1 Divine Beast monster. When you do, you can tribute monsters your opponent controls, even though you do not control them. But if you do, until the end of the next turn after this result. But if you do, you can only activate 1 card or effect per turn other than Divine Beast monster's effect. So you can only activate 1 card if he does this. All
So
right.
he's going to tribute his 2 monsters and our monster to summon a god card, which is probably going to be Obelisk. I'm assuming. See, he sent it grave earlier.
It's in the graveyard, so. Well, he has to do a tribute summon.
I'm assuming he played multiples.
Okay.
Or, yeah, Obelisk.
Well, we can just block Obelisk. Should we summon
So we
Lord,
activate-
or we can block with Hakero? Or we can hold Hakero.
Chain Link 1 Wakero, Chain Link 2 Sanguine. To get the effect to banish from graveyard.
From deck.
So summon the one from deck. Summon defense mode.
Attack or defense? Because he attacked with Rod, but
Yeah,
then,
in attack mode. So it only eats one of them.
and what do we get? I think this thing is more annoying than most of the things in his graveyard.
Yes. That would be the card I'd get rid of.
I was only slightly aware of that new card, the Exchanging Souls, because of like some recent Farfa video, Farfa
Yeah.
Team Sam like wheel thing. All right.
Cosmic's not the greatest thing to draw right now.
Okay.
But what we can do is, you can go into Link Spider. You have a tree to go through Asa.
Okay. So Link Spider, set Cosmic, Summon Lord.
So, actually, looking at your graveyard, you have Sanguine up, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So we can Sanguine send a piece, like grab a piece, then we can send it off Ward maybe, or we can set Cosmic, then send Cosmic, special Ward, and then activate the piece later next turn.
All right. So set Conquistador, use Cosmic. Oh, they ran
Oh,
away.
no, they lost.
Interesting.
Set Conquistador. The play would have been set Conquistador, set Cosmic, then send Cosmic.
Okay. All right. Well, we're going to be moving on to a game against the real deck that isn't playing God cards. All right.
Yeah.
So I wasn't crazy. I do purposely avoid playing anyone whose username is like player, because when I don't recognize their name again, I can't like avoid them if they're just playing crap. We're playing period.
Oh no. Okay, we have both our engines, drop wood and 2 hand traps. This hand's like perfect.
Math.
I feel like that's a choke point, right?
It could be.
It feels like it's another rogue deck, so it's not something I know super duper well. I think we do ash this.
I
Right.
agree. It probably makes sense too.
They got the cold play. Okay, no. And they got theirs. Okay.
Oh, we're still in the same position.
I'd rather them draw 2 cards than search a card they want.
So this guy, I'll let him get an extra normal summon of the Cyverse. Is it any point in the turn or right now? Oh, that's Reborn for Math next. I think 2 Cyverse gets them most of their play, but not the whole play.
Yeah. Link Disciple.
Devotee. So now he's locked out of Link 3 or Hires. Tribute. Draw, he'll put 1 back. He'll summon tokens, or we can negate that and then his turn's probably over.
Yeah, I would Meister that.
Because at this point, he can't get into Wicked, which is like his defense and like his combo starter.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay,
Turn over. And you drew 3 away per turn.
cool.
I would actually activate Tin Key and search for I guess a Ram or something. Probably a Ram.
Alright. They scooped. Now, I can't tell if that's a rage quit or he
I
just...
feel like they lose because like now we make Zeus and they can't do anything. Which is probably what it was.
Alright, well, they didn't rage quit the match yet. What should we side for Math? They search a couple times. They do
Droll and the Biru kind of feel good because we're going second. So I think Droll and the Nibiru, and then we take out Cosmic and Torrential.
All right. Do we need this in
Yeah,
here?
this feels
Well,
good.
this is for late game, I guess.
Yeah, for late game, there's nothing else to really put in. I guess like mind control, but like,
all right.
not really. It's not gonna do a whole lot. I don't think. Because ooh, it's not like amazing, but it's like fine.
Well, hopefully they can't do anything without additional searches.
Yeah. Droll them, and hopefully this will save off their turn, because we do have the play for both Eldlich and Zoo.
Yeah. At the very least, he can't use his Wicked to search the tuner he needs.
Oh, yeah, that did a good dent, I think. They're really thinking.
It helps to know some of the rogue matchups, which is one of the benefits of playing on Yugioh Pro, but at the same time, we got way too many in a row. That doesn't normally happen. Like, I think I usually play against... I've played Virtual World a few times. Some Drytron.
Like, I'm pretty used to like all the meta stuff, but like rogues probably my weaker point, except for stuff that it's been meta in the past.
Well, that's what my role here is, to catch on to the weird stuff. I mean, Adignister is just too new. So I think that gets banished when it leaves the field.
Yeah. What play do they have available to them?
Maybe he just wants to make the Wicked for defense. So this guy reborns one when he's summoned, and he gives him like an Omni Negate, but only for that turn. If it's used for an Exir or a Synchro. So he can't search off this. But this guy can't die in battle.
Wicked Masquerade. Okay, so they make Avramax unaffected.
Okay. Well, it wouldn't be unaffected. It would just be indestructible by battle or card effects.
Yeah.
So Zeus should deal with that. Right?
Yeah. The only problem is that they like, well, we have Barrage, so even if they unicorn away a card, it's fine.
Should we try and make 2 Zeus?
I would probably roll summon Thoroughblade and activate effect and see if that baits anything. And then pitch Rim Rim.
Because we're in a little bit of trouble if he has Super Factorial.
Yeah. So you want to try to bait as many cards as possible. Ooh, that is a good draw because you have a dead L-land in hand.
Yeah.
So you can just force the Masquerade right now.
We might be better off trying to force the back row, because we don't know what that is. And we could still put a
That's
Zoo
also
out.
true. Like, both are good options, but I think overall... Well, they do have Super Factorial. Super Factorial is kind of gross, so yeah. No, I agree with that, yeah.
The problem is if it is Super Factorial, he makes the one that like sends a card from our hand to grave, and then he's got 2 good hits on us, and he'll send a Thoroughblade. I guess I should have considered that being weak.
But at the same time, we do have Barrage.
Well, it depends what he hits.
The Barrage will extend past that.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, okay, no, that was correct. Yes.
Okay. So do we just make like a Zoo and attack over the Masquerena? Force him to make the play early?
Go into Borbo. So when you redeclare, you can attack directly. Or rather, you go into battle phase. They have to use their main phase.
Exactly, that's
And
the...
if they don't, you just attack directly. It makes Zeus enter battle.
What will he make? He'll do like the weirdest play that we'll never see coming. He'll IP into Secure Gardna to use the Wicked Search or
IP
something.
into Access Kotalker, so it gets big. Is that a dumb play? Yes.
Yeah.
But I've seen it happen before.
Well, I mean, if that's what people play in their extra deck, I mean, sometimes a play that makes no sense to you means it's the most sensible play that they have. Alright, Willie make unicorn. Okay.
Yes, that's correct. So now we don't have access to Borbo, which is slightly an issue, but we also have Barrage, so...
Barrage, which should be Golden Land to search.
Actually, yeah, go land to search, pop it with Barrage. Because then we can send anything else off of... we also remember, so we can still summon it.
What should we get? Conquistador?
On this matchup, probably Conquistador. I feel like Conquistador is more relevant, even if sort of setup.
Barrage.
Now we can go Barrage, pop.
Eldland?
Yeah. Summon out Whiptail. You don't want Bunny Blast yet, because she can re-grab Barrage later.
Alright. Okay. They ran away. Okay, so
They're scared of us, it's fine.
yeah, let's try and get one more game.
It's like, this deck is like very dangerous in the sense that it's probably the most balanced deck in the format, right?
Yeah. Honestly, it's my ideal matchup. I'd rather play against this than everything else. Not that I think this is bad, I just think this is the most play back and forth one way or the other. Like, it ensures you get to play Yu-Gi-Oh!
It's by far the most fair deck. And, okay, in my opinion, fair decks are they're probably the most terrifying deck.
What?
Because they, like, in the hands of like a skilled player, a fair deck is probably the most scary thing they can have, right?
Yeah.
They have like, it's a very versatile deck that does pretty much everything, but nothing like very grossly. Because they have access to anything, they can make use of all those up. Ooh. This might be a mirror match in some capacity.
It might just be pure Eld.
If it's pure,
We can stop that, but
then
should we?
we're in a he's saying Cookie Store. I'd rather stop Golden Lord coming back, so yeah.
So do...
Because he's activating the Sanguine to set. So just let it go through.
Let that go through. Okay, that's what I thought you were saying. I thought I missed a chain or something at first.
Yeah.
Because the problem is he can still get to another Sanguine by activating Lord. He'll send Eldland. Eldland can send Conquistador, and then Conquistador could set another Sanguine anyway. Or we can stop that.
We can stop that and make him use more resources when he brings back Golden Lord.
Because he's going to get to Golden Lord either way.
Yeah. That's also true. But like, what else are you going to hit, though, is the question.
Well, I guess... Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. I guess we'll just hit Lord.
Yeah.
He'll use another card trying to summon it from the graveyard. Did you send another Lord?
He sent a second Lord.
That's odd. Alright, well...
Okay, so when he sends his cost, he just stop it. I guess he thought we had DD Crow.
Maybe. Well, we did have an activation timing at odd moments.
Yeah, she was like pure. That invades the grab Sanguine. Now, back row is scary for Zoo cards, so let's see how this works out. Tinky is such a bad top deck.
Yeah, but we have all these zoos already.
That's one of my problems with the Zoo engine. Is like sometimes you get clogged up with zoos, but I don't want to play less than 5.
Makes
sense. We want to see them too. Because the 5 zoos, the 3 Tinky, and the 1 Barrage has 9 copies, which is slightly over the 8, so you can guarantee with like reasonable chance you would draw 1 exactly. But I'd rather have a chance of drawing 2 to make sure I draw the 1. You know?
Yeah. Well, in this case, we drew 4.
It's 4 out of 9, which is not like uncommon.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, they're deciding on what they want to do. I guess they're putting Lord out early because they searched to Golden Land forever before, right?
Yeah, they searched Sanguine. No, wait, no, they grabbed Sanguine off Cookie Store.
They started the turn by paying 8 and searching Golden Land, though. So we'll keep that in mind. What should we do? Well, we definitely...
Bait it out with Tinky.
So that's bait.
Activate Tinky first and see what happens.
Will they activate Conquistador to prevent that from happening? Do they care if that happens?
Because we know we have the Golden Land Forever and the Conquistador, so the negate and a pop. Okay, that's good.
That feels wrong, but it is what it is.
That feels good for us.
Yeah.
Activate Forever.
We
Not
can
Forever,
Tenki
Kurtzline.
What? We
It
can
does,
Tenki again.
we can. You're right, because it stops activations.
Should we Tenki or should we Eldland?
We can Tinky and bait out the Conquistador.
Well, he would have to have exactly Conquistador and Sangman for that to do anything, right?
I feel like he might. Oh, it's Volcano and the other one. Okay. I think you're just clicking cards. Add Whiptail, I guess.
Okay.
So if you ram it into that card, you can banish it, so it doesn't get the surge effect.
Okay. I feel like this is a good time for a Thoroughblade though, when you can't really banish anything.
Third Blade Pitch.
Should we Eldland
Bunny
first?
Blast. Then we could. Yeah, actually, Eldland first. It doesn't really matter the sequencing because we already know these cards don't do anything. We can Eldland first to search something, I guess.
What do we get?
Search for Conquistador is probably the worst one in the matchup, so grab that so we can just use it during the end phase or send it off Zeus or something.
Okay.
Use it
Thoroughblade,
back to
discard
search.
Whiptail.
Pitch Bunny Blast actually, because you want to activate Whiptail to attach onto it so you can banish your cards.
Or we could just attach it with the Tiger Mortar.
That's also true. Yeah, actually going to do that.
The only reason I can imagine to hold the Whiptail is that he still had the Caro.
Yeah.
Oh, neat.
That actually is a good draw too, because then we get the Golden Lord, so the two starts alive actually.
All right, so Zoo sequence.
It's just like Tiger.
Well,
Oh, not Tiger yet. You want to go Shock first in this instance, because when you go go Shock, then you go Tiger. So you have the material to attack Whiptail.
interesting.
Oh, punishment. So punishment will send, I guess, Indus or Apgalone.
I think it's
Or
just a
Link, okay.
Borreload Dragon?
It did.
Why?
I mean, sure.
All
Then you
right.
just activate Black Awakening and you just win, right?
Well, I mean, it summons in defense, right?
Yeah, but now you have a live Conquistador, your Indus all set up and everything.
We're definitely
And
ahead.
with a Bunny Blast in hand for next turn.
Yeah,
Being ahead is effectively you're in such a high winning position. They need to draw a bomb in order to win. Because you're ahead on you can outgrind them with both of them. So you're definitely ahead by a lot.
All right. So he won't be able to be destroyed by card effects.
Yeah. And you'll be bigger than ours. That's fine, because we can revive ours anyway. Ooh, and the Black Awakening. Okay.
He can be destroyed by card effects.
That one can, yeah. So you can just pop that one.
Oh, we can wait for battle.
Oh, you might be going for Gustav.
He can only make zombies, isn't that the case?
Oh, yes, yeah. I'll have that one. Normally you activate during the end of your combo, sometimes I forget it has a restriction on it.
Alright, so Conquistador hit this one?
Yeah, Conquistador pop that one. Then your Indus all set up in your graveyard anyway. So you can just push back and have full control of the game. So pop the second Golden Lord, then you hit into either of your pieces, and it doesn't really matter which one.
Alright, that just means we can bring it back. Also, it means we won't be floating Conquistador. Oh, we can sort of float it. Does he have an Earthen Grave? For Asa? Nope. Okay, that doesn't really do anything. Alright, what's the plan?
We
have a
we
Lord
are
Grave.
in a good position.
Yeah.
So we can, okay. We can switch another card off of Cursedland. We can grab another Lord. I believe we have a second one in deck.
A Lord? I think so. If not,
Yeah.
we're still gonna get something.
Yeah.
But is Lord better than
there
one
it
of the
is.
cards we could use with Lord?
What would be better? So you're in like a board breaking state. I'd rather like pitch Sanguine and use grab another piece for interruption, like forever, instead of like anything else. So just grab Golden Lord, send him and Sanguine to send the bigger Lord.
The one that can't
The
be destroyed by card
3500.
effects?
Yes. You can change Sanguine right now if you want to like grab something else, but it doesn't really matter.
Alright.
Now you can revive Lord, or you can like sit on. You can actually make Zeus now. Just normal somebody blast, make more.
Make
Sure.
4?
Because once again, you are in full control of the game. You can
Okay.
dictate this.
Should we bother killing these cards?
I would probably make Zeus though.
Okay.
I would just make Borbo attack direct and just make Zeus.
We still have Whiptail. We could attach it with the Tiger Mortar.
We could, but like,
And banish
there's no
this Lord.
little points because Engine's already like mostly gone, and he had like 3 Lords in grave.
Should we bring back our Lord and kill anything, or?
No, because like it's just kind of a waste, right? Because we're just gonna make Zeus anyway.
And we also have the option to, we can make an Asa with a Link Spider, and we can bring back a No, we can't summon. I'm just thinking of options. Alright, so just attack directly and then make Zeus.
Yeah, just sit on Zeus, and you have your Engine live in your graveyard.
Oh, I can't. Fuck. Eldland.
That's right, Eldland. You're supposed to send it off Eldland first thing. I'm sorry, that was my mistake. I forgot about that.
Alright,
Well, that's my mistake. I'll tell you after that.
it's alright. Well, we can make
I mean,
Dryden.
Dryden. This is the more conservative players make Dryden anyway. Just make Dryden there, dude. Then you can just restyle in Golden Lord.
Summon
Except
Golden Lord?
for Eldritch Engine. Yeah, send Golden Lord and then send Eldland.
Summon defense.
Yes.
And then set mad cards. Oh.
Yeah.
Should we send something?
I
have to
don't
check.
think so. You'd rather have your cards in your deck, right?
Well, we have both. Oh, that's his graveyard. 1 second.
Yeah. I would rather probably keep everything in deck.
I'm just trying to see how many conquistadors and stuff we have left. Oh, we have everything. Okay.
Yeah.
So leave everything
Like,
in
there's no
deck.
point in doing that. 'Cause I already have Golden Lord, so leave the thing in deck anyway.
Okay. So Awakening, set Conquistador, Awakenings, and the other one set Akero.
Yeah. Wakero is better in these matchups in general because graveyard stuff is like super important.
Maybe we should kill his Lord now, so that whenever he activates one, we know exactly what what to banish.
Yeah. Pop Lord right now.
And I guess we're passing here, right?
At this point, yeah, probably.
Okay. Just making sure there's nothing else we can do or should do. Whatever. Set a golden land.
He plays multiple forever. Okay, that's a regular.
It could be a Numeron deck.
It could be.
Hakero time.
Yeah, Wakero are the one that's activating.
One Lord down. We can put our other Conquistador in the graveyard with our Trident to get another Hakero.
Yeah, during the end phase, if we don't need to interrupt anything else.
So he's got Forever and Hakero.
Which doesn't do anything by itself.
That could be a problem.
Nadir? Okay.
So far he's sent garbage to the graveyard, so...
I don't know what his deck even is supposed to be right now. So it was actually Dogmatic Eldlich be like kind of odd. Because his partner is kind of like a standard trap card anyway, so... I guess he grabs...
What?
What?
I'm
What?
so confused.
Okay, he's trying to play Dogma Eldlich, but his extra deck is not set up for it in any particular way.
Do we Conquistador that to prevent him from negating us with Fleur-de-Lis?
Yeah, it's kind of an icky card to deal with. He can also deal, he can like break your board pretty bad and like stop you. So probably pop it with your actually probably with Trident, I think. Because I think he has to search punishment, pretty much.
Well, he can
Or just grab the
attack.
card anyway.
He can do his little tiny
has-
attack, and we could pop him
Little
again.
baby attack. Yeah, it's fine.
All right.
Yep, just starts with battle phase, Conquistador, pop it.
This guy's playing really poorly, or has a really poorly built deck, or a little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything. It's okay. We're not playing their best either. We've made a little bit of mistakes, but it's fine.
Yeah. I think our mistakes make a little more sense,
Yeah.
but alright, so he'll have access to his other lord, which we couldn't banish at the time. Oh, if that's all he's got, then he ain't doing anything. Okay,
That's also a good top deck, too.
alright, what is our process for ending this game?
We could probably make access code through here. Yeah. Link Spire into Asa. Or we just make Blackluster Soldier.
That sounds good to me. So, BLS using Golden Lord and the two Golden Lands. Do we want to like keep the Golden Land because it's stronger and then get rid of our Trident, or do we want to try and use
Trident
our
would probably be better. Because Trident's not gonna really do anything for you now. It's out of material. There's nothing really you don't. Oh, actually, you can make Visvinato, I guess, but like
Oh, whoops.
Visvinato isn't not gonna do a whole lot.
All right.
Now you have also two of him at grave. So that's 3k, 48k, plus 35. You have game. Although he can probably walk out, I guess.
That's all he's got.
He can
though.
just banish something else.
All right, bring back Lord.
Bring back Lord. Send Tinky. Yeah.
Okay. Special zombie. We could make a Link Spider because it's stronger than.
Yeah, then Conquistador. So we just link up Conquistador to make Wing Spider.
Do we win if we access code? Because then we might as well. I think we'll have just a bunch of Earth Links. Well, he has this, it doesn't block, and this, it doesn't block. So if we access code, we get a 53, we pop this and attack per game.
Yeah, so you can take access to it with your 2 guys. And that's game. You become 53, and you just kill him.
Alright, game 2. What should we put in for the Eldlich mirror match and Dogmatica cards?
Cut torrential for sure. Don't want torrential in this deck. Drop a kind of iffy too. So put in Ice Dragon, Red Reboot, and Feather Duster.
What were the other two things you said to cut? I'm sorry.
Droplet.
Okay, all of them?
All of them put in Mind Control, I think. Or we also theoretically put in, we could cut Meister to put in Crow, which is higher impact. But Meister stops the Golden Lands. So instead, we can cut Ash to play 3 Crow, which would be ideal. There we go.
Okay.
Mind Control also will take their Golden Lord, so they won't. It'll turn off the top cards. Or force a forever.
This hand looks like it could be good, depending on what he does.
Depending on the secret thing. Invoked Eldlich Dogmatica.
That makes a bit more sense in the long run.
He did send Invoker of Madness off of Nadir last game.
Well, if he links off his Alistair, we can banish it with Crow.
Yeah.
Should we Crow it?
I'd probably say so, right?
Well,
It'll like turn off a lot of things.
Well, in order for that to not be a problem for him, he has to open another Alistair. It would go in grave. But if he has another one in hand, that's a problem. But it feels like he's playing 1 because he did so little before.
Yeah. Just run the engine and then play 1 invocation.
Nadir, okay. But will he send a good card? No, he didn't. Oh, that's Alistair the Invoker. He could fuse with that. We can DD Crow that. Oh, he activated Nadir. He can't fuse this turn.
Oh, dear servant. I mean, like, yeah. You got it, boss.
If he actually just sets Invocation and we pop it with Feather Duster, he can get his engine back.
But, like, that requires forethought. And I normally think, like, highly of players I'm playing against, but considering last game, I'm a little less inclined to believe he would do that.
Alright, well, how do we approach this game?
Feather Duster straight up. Remove back row, bait something out. It's at least going to be a 1-for-1. Always bet Feather Duster first. Always do that against this. Always, always, always. If he has it, he has it. What can I say?
Wow. Wow. This isn't good.
Oh,
it's making it look like EDOPRO is not helpful for teaching these decks because people are playing like weirdos.
it's a slow day, okay.
Did he set the invocation? No, he said evenly matched. Okay,
Yeah.
that was weird.
He thought he was, apparently.
Alright, so we have Meister for Conquistador, and we have Crow for this thing. Alright, do we just Zeus him?
We just Zeus him, just keep Zeusing him over and over again each turn, I guess.
Sounds good. Please don't have Ash. It's the last card.
If he has it, he has it.
He's got it. Alright.
Sometimes they have it. What can I, like, it happens.
Okay,
You have it for
so,
the next turn, that's all that matters.
so I'm under the
You can
impression...
survive, because you have 2 hand traps.
So our play is to banish this thing with Crow, and then negate this with... Meister?
I feel so, yeah. I feel that's correct.
Alright, let's just do this now. And then we'll have to wait for the end phase for that. Oh, we did... What? Oh my god. He didn't even bother. Wow. The quality of player I've been playing lately has not been good. This is odd. Like, I play my weird less meta deck, and then I play, like, people playing on, like, another level of like, skill level. I play with something that's close to meta, or is meta, and then everybody plays, like, garbage. And this will be the last one. Up against Inuyasha. Oh,
He's an
no.
extra deck playing 6.
13 extra deck, 60 cards, and we open... Well, he made us go first. Alright.
Our hand's not great, but...
Should we set 5?
I guess.
I mean, we can't put a 60 card blind second deck necessarily on, like, evenly or whatever. At least a lot of our cards float. I'm putting them on, like, some goofy...
No. Okay, you're supposed to, like, set 4 and keep hand.
Which one?
So, like, one same one. Because you have open 2. Keep one as, like...
You're correct. I got just... I think I'm a little out of it from the earlier games as well.
No, I feel...
Okay, that is a problem.
Super heavy samurai.
Well, that whole deck destroys back row.
I mean, yeah. Cosmic is also dead in this matchup.
Yeah, well, they equip stuff. It's just a matter of when we should put Lord on the field, I think. Because they could play Kaijus. We could wait a little. He might just pop a back row. We've got 2 Scarlet.
They had the new Link 1.
I don't even remember what that guy does. Do you know what he does?
I remember it's good. I don't remember what he does exactly. I remember it's like, oh, this card's good. I didn't think much of it after that. So this could be scary.
Alright, let's wait a little just to get more info, because otherwise he's just gonna pop a back row, which doesn't really do anything. Destroy a back row. Does it target? It does not target.
No, it does not.
Interesting. Well, might as well let him see if he'll take a card that we can get back later. I mean, if he takes the Cyclone, that's a problem, I guess.
Yeah.
There's nothing we can really do about it. There's nothing to waste it on. Okay.
He took that one. Okay, that's fine.
I mean, it's annoying that we don't have access to it, but it's good in the
Not
sense
the worst.
that...
We still have Golden Knight forever.
Yeah. Is that once per turn? No? I guess we should summon him this time.
Yeah.
And...
My man's opened two of the same card in a 6-card deck.
It happens. I played a Cyframe 60-card deck once to not draw my drivers. And I drew... I guess we should negate that. Stop giving him our cards. Or because we don't want him taking Cosmic, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You need to avoid getting Cosmic Cyclone. Because that would just destroy everything. Like, your entire grind is going to be gone. Well, not entire thing, but like hinder it significantly. Giga Gloves.
It looks at the top 5 of his deck, places them in any order. Then...
Oh yeah, that's Scarecrow.
Yeah. Discard a monster to target a super heavy engraving special to his own. This card points to.
Yeah,
All
it
right.
helps you keep like Link climbing and going. So it can make Halki Fibrax technically, because they have 2 mirrors in their deck.
Maybe. He might just bring back the guy and try and steal another back row.
I mean, sometimes they have like cards like this that pop your entire game plan. You know, it happens.
Oh god. This is a super annoying card.
It is.
We're not gonna cosmic our own Hakero.
I mean, yeah.
Oh no.
Right? Oh, that's really bad.
Right.
It happens. Okay. You didn't do anything with it, at least.
Well, we can lord our Sanguine into the graveyard.
Yes, that's important. We should go ahead and do that.
But if we declare an attack, this guy can banish this card from the graveyard and potentially add a super heavy samurai to his hand and make the attack of an attacking monster 0.
I mean, it happens. Guy might as well do it now instead of later, where it will matter more.
Or, well, I guess. All right, well, we can just use the Sanguine also, and just block with lords for now.
How much do we care about drop plays in the question?
I
don't
feel like
think
it would be
we
useful if you didn't
care.
have a guaranteed Cosmic Cyclone there.
Yes. So we could just activate Sanguine, then send Droplet and summon a second word.
Alright, so Sanguine from the deck.
On the deck.
Attack mode. Set Droplet.
Set Droplet and send Droplet.
Special a zombie.
Now, the annoying part about this is if they didn't have that card in the graveyard, you could just make Gustav and like kill them.
Well, not after we
in
Sanguine.
in a different sequence, not in this one.
Yeah.
But in this matchup in general, like that's like kind of icky
He didn't even...
because like this deck does rely on attacking more than you would think it would.
Okay, I guess, does he do that on a direct attack, or did he just choose to not... Oh, it is direct, I think. Either way, it looks like he didn't use it. Direct attack. Okay, so he just opted not to use it.
Oh, is it? Okay, it's scale. It's not Flutus. Flutus is scary.
What does that one do?
Okay, so like there's different. It can get you to different things in your deck, and they have a lot. There's synchro monsters with the opponent's monsters. They have big synchros too, like level 11 and level 12. So they can synchro the Golem Lord to make really big dudes, and there's like Steam Train, which Steam Train was actually something you could summon off like Metaltron and Draco decks.
I think I remember
banish
that.
all their back row. It's like that card banishes like back row and deals burn damage, and there's like 4K attack or something. 4K defense. The attack in defense mode.
Yeah, I've seen that before. It's pretty cool. Specifically in the Draco decks.
Like I hazily know what this deck does, but I don't know what it does exactly. Battle Ball is like a prime example of what I was talking about.
Yeah, he's definitely going to synchro into something huge. Ain't nothing we can do about it.
And it's level 2, so it will synchro into train.
There's like 2 big level 12s I'm aware of. This is the one I think you were talking about, right?
Yeah, this is Steam Train. Based from the graveyard, yeah. And again, like pop cards.
Oh, what?
Yeah, he can once per turn banish all spell and trap cards in the graveyard.
Oh, wow.
That deal burn damage.
I think I was looking at the other effect. I was reading the discard too, and I'm like, whatever, he's going to destroy it anyway.
Yeah, this deck is like secretly a little scary. The only problem is that like it can't do anything. It's cards like VFD and V Ruler. But this is like a rogue deck that I do like, and I do think in some possible scenario could be a like actual tier 2 deck, depending on like the actual format. That is a good draw, though.
I think it's what we needed.
That's the perfect draw. The exact perfect draw to do anything. It's a normal summon Ram, and then just make Borbo. They can't interact because they have Block Arrow and Cosmic. And because we get rid of Block Arrow, you can then activate it to grab Sanguine. So make 4, attack direct. Or do attack into, it doesn't matter what you attack into.
Well,
Attacking direct probably
if we
better.
attack directly, he can use the guy in his graveyard.
Which is what we want. Rather get rid of it now, right?
Oh, whoops. I pressed the... I meant to pick a monster. Oops. Well, it's still...
Yeah, you want this, I think, right?
Yeah, I suppose.
Because it still battles. It doesn't need to do damage, it's just a battle.
Yeah, it battled. It doesn't say it negates the attack or anything. Alright,
Yeah.
so let's load him up and then fire off some of the guys. What order should we put them in on?
Just go Shock, Tiger, Zeus. You just want Shock and Tiger under it.
Tiger?
Yeah. Tiger, Shock.
Okay.
Tiger, Shock, and Hammer Kong, probably, maybe. So you have Ram, yeah. Hammer on it, and then you can do that, yeah. Go make Zeus. And then send the board and sit on it.
Not yet.
So,
Oh.
you have the extra material on it?
Oh.
Oh, that's smart. Yeah.
We could use it
Don't change
again.
it. We could, but I'd rather keep it for later instead of reigniting our like Eldlich engine, because I feel like that's more important. So you'll notice that we have 1 extra material under it, so it can activate twice, but it has 1 material card under it. That's because Zeus will actually add more material onto it.
If our
your
cards
cards
get
are destroyed.
destroyed.
Yeah, so it's like later on, you can like reignite Zeus,
What did he add to his
which I
hand
think is
before?
important.
Trumpeter.
Trumpeter, yeah. I think just go into your next turn, and we can possibly send that card depending on what we draw. Yeah, we send that card, then we send that summon Golden One and attack for game.
So
No, not yet.
Oh.
No. You're supposed to send first, then resummon Golden Lord.
I misinterpreted what you meant by send. I interpreted it as send with Zeus, not send with Lord.
Yeah, so you were supposed to send with
No, I
Zeus
hear you.
first,
My bad.
and then
We could still attack per game if we just summon Lord and attack through whatever this is.
summon Lord, attack Zeus over the back row, over the set monster, then Lord per game, so they're 500.
Yeah, assuming that this monster can be destroyed by battle.
I don't remember there being any monster that can't be destroyed by battle in this deck.
I think there might be something that can't be destroyed in defense or attack. Well,
I don't remember.
hopefully I didn't screw this up in the long run.
We'll see. Alright. That's game.
Die! 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 Did it work? Okay. Whew.
So this game actually showcased exactly why the engines go together very well. And that's because both require like 1 card. So like, even if you're a top deck scenario and you're like, oh, you're grinding with an engine and your engine like gets like torn out or something, you can still normal summon a Zeus. Normal summon a Zoo rather, to go into Zeus, something like that.
Alright.
It's a very powerful 1-card engine that lets you get a foothold in the game again.
Alright, I'm gonna go back to the deck list and see Rage quit and didn't want to play game 2. Once.
Played a lot of game 1s today.
Yeah, a lot of game 1s. Weird game 1s. A lot of weird games in general. A couple misplays, but hopefully it was clear what the correct play was, and hopefully everyone watching learned something from those misplays, what to do. What was
I
that?
think we talked about everything, right?
I think
Like
so.
all of our misplays, we caught. That's aggressive. What we did wrong.
Okay.
We are fallible.
Yeah. All right. Well, that I think covers everything. Thanks again, Gil, for coming on and doing this one.
Yeah.
We might be back with what was it? How to pile, with the crazy pile deck as well.
Yeah, the pile wish list.
Yeah.
I might tinker with it a bit more because there's some things I don't fully like about it.
All right. Well, whenever you think
But
it's
I do
ready.
like Dragon Lich.
Yeah. Whenever you think it's ready, we'll put it in circulation. But otherwise, I'm gonna end this here. Everybody, enjoy. Subscribe if you want to see more videos like this in the future, and we'll see you next time. Okay.